Hello, Gemini. This is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to share this reading with you. Today, we're diving into a general love reading. So, as always, take what resonates and gently leave the rest behind. Now, let's tune in and see what the cards are ready to reveal for us today. Okay. Isolated energy. Seems you're more focused on learning from the past, learning from your lessons, and wanting to rewrite your energy, rewrite your story when it comes to heartbreak and conflict. Many of you feel weighed down in some type of way. Many of you are trying to collect your energy from some type of conflict, heartbreak, something that you felt was weighing you down. Many of you feel like you needed more understanding, space, and for some of you, this was a divine intervention to put you in the space that you are right now. I feel many of you are feeling weighed down, but I feel in so many ways it was another way of getting you to a place where you could stay calm about something, something that is not under your control, needing space, two for God, 313. Then when it comes to the imbalance of love, respect, honesty, anxiety, fear, uncertainty, finances, many of you are starting to feel you need to cleanse your energy, especially when it comes to past lessons that almost seem to repeat itself. Yeah, many of you are ready to let go. Let go for your mental health, growth, happiness. Something is coming soon when it comes to what you didn't see or understand before. Yeah. There's a lot going on here in your energy, and it's also energies here of others that don't understand your silence or the situation between the two of you. Someone is having a lot to say about your silence, or what they feel they think you believe about them. Let's get some more energy here. No more pretending, especially when it comes to something that is imbalanced or you feel is weighing you down. And I feel many of you are in a space where you're needing more support or even comfort, but I feel whatever you're seeking is going to be found within. You're weathering the storm. Wow. Especially when it comes to soul contracts, finances, family, what's to come. Whatever's being left behind is intentional here. Something became a hot mess. Yeah. Something has been put on pause. So for many of you, you're trying to weather the storm, especially when it comes to things that you don't understand or something that has been put on pause. There's a temporary relief here. It seems many of you are no longer wanting to put yourself in a space where you're being consumed by what you would rather let go. Yeah. It seems many of you are no longer wanting your mind to replay what your heart can't forget or even delete. However, I sense without the discomfort, you wouldn't be clear about your needs, your wants, and even your boundaries, which is why you've allowed others to just be wrong about you. Because you know your truth, you know your intentions, and even your effort. You knew it was true, as the narrative about you or what others thought they believed about you was never your reality and never going to be. I think many of you may be in a space where you had to cut communication or accept something when it comes to communicating with someone else. Yeah. Especially when it became toxic. You just have to let it be, because I feel the door is closed here. Many of you, even if you didn't decide to be single, you are moving along. Single energy here of someone doing the shadow work, trusting the process, especially when it comes to something that you almost feel is broken. Mister, yeah, even the regret, something long-term became short-term. Many of you no longer want to be trapped by the past or even your thoughts, things that you can't forget or delete. Yeah, something unexpected is about to take place. And in the end, I do believe you'll understand it was worth it. Many of you have put a lot of time and energy into certain things that are uncertain at this time. Let me get one more card here from this deck. Many of you are trying to weather the storm when it comes to forgiving those who have trespassed against you or forgiving those who don't even deserve your forgiveness. Many of you have already forgiven those who have moved against you, and this is why something big or something new is coming your way after feeling so stagnated for so long. Yeah, for many of you, you feel like you being alone or in solitary is an issue or something you would rather not deal with, and others, for many of you, you know you move better in silence. Something is definitely moving in your favor. No longer wanting to be put in the wrong position or weighed down by the wrong things. I feel something's about to inspire you or even make sense where it made no sense at all. Many of you are no longer pretending. You don't need this space. It's almost a space of comfort now. Things are definitely intense when it comes to your silence, but just know you're truly protected. A protector, protected, especially when it comes to your faith. You're divinely guided. And learning to heal love. There's passion and new beginnings, something that is unspoken. Many of you are on a mission, pretty much focused on finances or even stability or even a better state of mind when it comes to the things and those of the path. Yeah, no more doubt. No more doubt. Many of you are becoming your best self through the challenges, the changes. Something is definitely opening up. And once it does, you'll realize how blessed you truly are. There's a long wait here. Many of you feel like you've waited so long for some type of change, or you just feel like you're stuck in some type of loop or stuck and stagnant, when truly something bigger and better is being prepared for you. For many of you, I can definitely say you have been handling things much differently than you have in the past, or even what you used to. However, many of you may have been questioning your healing process, questioning even if you've healed from what you've been through, or if you're just in a space of being content because you found a way to keep certain things or certain people from triggering you. However, you should know your spiritual gifts or even your abilities to heal makes you a target. I feel like it makes you a target for those who don't share your light, your energy. But I feel you're about to do something, or you already have, with no regrets. Many of you are choosing not to look back, and others, you are weary, kind of on the fence when it comes to certain issues. It's only because of doubt and uncertainty, but as I said before, many of you are weathering the storm in big ways. Let's get some more energy here. I think many of you are a target when it comes to those who are unhealed, which is why you almost feel like it's hard to let your guard down, because you're attracting all this low vibrational energy. Why can't you just have something that meets you head on? An equal exchange. Let's get some energy here, Holy Spirit. However, you should know that the way you move lately is bringing in that change. A new beginning, a new way of healing, knowing, understanding your purpose, your life. We have the Two of Cups energy here, King of Pentacles, as well as the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords seems to be the only card in the upright position, which is telling me your guard is up. Or many of you are just refusing to go through what you've been through. Yeah. The guard is up here with the Five of Wands. Which is why I'm saying that many of you are on guard, or it's just really hard for many of you to see the good in others due to how you've been treated and how you've been let down. However, you must know it's their loss, not yours. You're moving in a different direction, and I feel this was always meant to happen. There is lessons to be learned from the past. These lessons will bring in guidance and solutions that you couldn't truly see before, but within your pain there is power, as it was never meant for you to walk away with nothing, because it's never about what you are walking away from. It's what you're walking away with, and you will find it's so much more than what you thought it would be. Seven of Cups in the reverse, and Ace of Swords, as well as the Five of Cups. So there's a lot of emotions here, but there's also alignment. I see you finding truth and clarity, even if there is not another party invested in this truth. Here with the Ace of Swords energy, I also see mental clarity, success, so some type of breakthrough, a new idea, a new beginning, something bigger and better coming your way after a loss, what you believe is not going your way. I also see you accepting something when it comes to a loss, or you're just ready to move on. As I said before, many of you are no longer wanting your mind and your energy to repeat the same cycle. So there will be change. For many of you, Five of Cups connected to the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Many of you are just tired of feeling like you're doing it alone, but there is progress, there is movement here with the Chariot, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups energy. Hard work is definitely about to pay off, especially when it comes to what you are putting your whole heart in, your pure effort into. Now, many of you are definitely in a Six of Swords energy of transition. This is a transitional period where it might seem challenging. Protection is also here as you feel. Like you're doing it alone and defending self, or trying to figure out what is unclear here with the Six of Swords connected to the Seven of Cups in the reverse here. In transition, especially when it comes to releasing baggage, releasing what you feel no longer serves you. I feel many of you are letting go, and it could be a challenge when it comes to discord, friction, financial failures, or even loss. I feel many of you feel like you're being judged, but truly you're going through a rebirth. There's an inner calling when it comes to you. Judgment is here. Judgment connected to the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Many of you feel like you haven't gotten your just due. But you are coming out as a natural leader. Something could be difficult, but there's an unbiasedness coming your way, clearing away things that no longer serve you, Queen of Swords. Maybe you could also be in hermit mode. I want to get back to these, bring these out next, but I do see something taking place here. Heavy energy here where you feel judged, but the judgment isn't on your head. You may feel like you could be defending yourself in a situation, but I feel like in so many ways the Most High is handling something for you. It's almost like they're handling you like, wait, forget about it. Put it in the Most High's hands. Let's get some energy here, Holy Spirit. Let me get some more energy here. Seven of Cups in the reverse, Two of Cups, King of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Three of Swords. There's a lot of things that you have been through, but as I said before, you are weathering the storm. King of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Hermit card. So as I said before, you're coming out as a natural leader. Things may be difficult, or you're in a space where you having to make some difficult decisions. But as I said before, you're no longer letting the past, the present, or the future weigh you down. When it comes to the future, you have things weighing you down. You're uncertain about the future. This is why it's on the mind, on the brain. And for others, Queen of Swords energy here is unbiased judgment, justice, independence, clear boundaries. As I said before, had you not been through what you've been through, you wouldn't have known what you needed, what you deserve. I feel that it's clear to you now. Here with the Hermit card, this is loner energy. Someone's soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth. Yes, truth seeker energy here. So for some of you, you're coming out as a natural born leader, and others you're coming out in hermit mode, the loner. We're going to get some energy on that, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much for your energy, your light. Many of you are in the hopes of wanting to save some money or even get your stability in a place where you don't have to worry. I see you juggling many things, multiple things here with the Two of Pentacles. Here with the Hierophant, or the High Priestess, the High Priestess in reverse. Many of you are no longer allowing what's hidden to burden you. There are so many other things on your mind, It's almost like you can't believe the worst is over, but it truly is. Lost opportunities, holding back, shadow work, friction, passion. Something is definitely coming to a completion. For many of you here with the Tower in the reverse, this is a personal transformation where some of you may fear the change and others are clearly wanting and waiting to accept it. Yeah. Tower moment in the reverse. You're ready and willing to get over this, find some type of solution, but there is a personal transformation through personal beliefs, freedom, and going against the grain. So, as I said before, this energy of the King of Wands, the natural born leader, is going through a phase where you're going against the grain. You were always meant to do that. Hermit energy here. You are ready for the transition. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. You are the giver. Now you're wanting to receive in the same way that you have given to others. King of Swords here, head over heart. You're disciplined and justice is coming in because of it. Clarity, balance, cause and effect. Wow. A victory, public recognition, progress. I feel there's a sudden change through your own awareness. I feel this is not something that is given to you by someone else. This is something you find yourself. As it seems, many of you are going through a shift or a change that almost feels like it's not going in your favor. Something is at a standstill for you, or just isn't adding up after all that you have done, all that you have been through. And since many of you are just in the energy of why certain things had to happen in the way that it did because you didn't deserve it, yet I believe you're in a season of realizing the truth about everything. even regarding the things you have yet to realize about yourself. Wow. Giving energy here of you making a head over heart decision, being disciplined, bringing in a sense of justice, a victory that is seen by everyone. In fact, I feel many of you are about to leave somebody speechless, or a couple of people. Those who have doubted you never thought that you would get as far as you have. Wow. Wow, something is in preparation, and in fact, I feel many of you are manifesting this with the Page of Pentacles. 6 of Wands, this is a real victory for you, something that you least expected when it comes to something that ended. Wow, endings, beginnings, changes, transformation, transition. Personal goals are definitely at play here, but I see you getting the recovery, the relaxation, the understanding that you need. This is good luck here with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. This is time to rest and understand your own needs, because I do see you taking action, having the courage to say what needs to be said unapologetically. I think many of you are coming out as loners or effective leaders here. As I said before, here with the King of Wands, you're coming out as a natural born leader. And also others, you're coming out as the Hermit, isolated, whether by choice or by force. I feel many of you are in a stage where you're being prepared to understand your purpose. For many of you, those who are coming out as the loner, you're more effective when in silence or out of reach. And others, you're an effective leader, chosen to go against the grain. As a loner, even if you don't choose to be alone, it almost finds you, only because you're meant to connect and receive through reflection, meditation, and even when you're in sleep mode. Wow. I feel you are at a stage where it's crucial to understand what's a part of you, as it seems your solo time is heavily connected to you connecting to a higher power, which is why most loners are also healers and guardians. When giving silent retribution, justice, and even wisdom to those who may not share your gifts, which also makes you somewhat of a target when it comes to those who are broken and lost. When it comes to effective leaders, you're crucial when it comes to solutions, resolutions, the truth seeker, not really needing to be seen, which is why many of you are kind of shocked when others choose to rely on you or follow you, which is why most effective leaders are also warriors and influencers who always survive the challenge, which is why it always seems someone is testing you, pushing you to your limits, calling your bluff, especially when it comes to affairs of the heart. You become a target because you are the one to beat, or even be like, as some are drawn to you just to resemble what they see in you. Many of you feel like that's just not enough, especially when it comes to all you've been through. But what you've been through is the reason why you are unlike any other. Let's get another deck out here. Let's get in some oracle cards here. I don't want this reading to be too long. Nurturing energy here. So the fact that you are able to tap into yourself, or even the fact that your silence or acceptance is starting to bother others, you're not waiting. You're not allowing things that don't fit your energy to affect you anymore. At least you're not wanting it to, even when it comes to those who are used to draining you. Yeah, protected and protective. Yeah, ruthless when it comes to energy vampires. And even your critics, you're the real deal, a rare gem. Ride or die energy here when it comes to those who may not even deserve you. I feel you're definitely in a space where your pain has become your power or can be transformed into your power. Wounded energy here because of those you have allowed to drain you unknowingly. Wow. But your pain changes you, revealing so much in the future and the present. Because of the past, you are who you are. The one. Wow. Yeah. These changes also reveal that you play no games. This is what puts people in a space of being speechless. Those unawakened are afraid that you are awakened, and you have done it unapologetically. I feel there are energies here who warn your presence, wanting to reach out, but their guilt keeps them in their pride, not wanting to realize what they have done to you or even themselves. But something will become clear, because as you move forward, someone will be pushed to a place for not making things right with you sooner. I feel there's a lot of energies here that don't understand you, but I feel they don't understand you because they haven't really tried. Someone's having some type of temptation when it comes to you, wanting to reach out, wanting to be seen or heard by you, but someone may have lost that chance. Captivating energy. As I said before, many of you may have had to cut ties with those who just don't get it. It's not your place or your purpose to guide them. Your purpose is your own, but as I said before, as an effective leader or even a loner, people are drawn to you for your gifts, drawn to you because they're lost or broken, or just drawn to you because they want to be more like you. I feel being you isn't easy, but watching you win is a definite sign that you were never supposed to be lost because of what you've been through. One more card here. This is the last deck, you guys. I'm going to get some clarity out of this deck, and we're going to close out the reading. And of course, thank you so much for tapping in with Magician energy here. You are definitely a masterman manifester here who is just now understanding their purpose, how to use the tools that they have been given. Your loyalty, your love makes you feel like you've had to go through the pain, but it was never meant to break or shake you, just put you in a position to gain the wisdom and grow. Justice energy here. Justice when it comes to heart-based decisions, doing what's best for you. Hangman energy of a transitional period. As I said before, nothing was meant to break you, just put you in a better sense of awareness, especially when it comes to Ace of Pentacles energy of fresh starts. King of Cups energy here, Knight of Pentacles connected to Ace of Swords and the Chariot energy. I feel many of you are in a transitional period of fresh starts when it comes to career, emotional balance, and cutting through the fog. I see you're removing obstacles here with the Chariot card. Hierophant energy here, Nine of Swords, and self-concepts. I feel many of you are understanding that the fact that you have a heart doesn't mean it should be used against you. Hierophant energy, Nine of Swords, is letting me know that many of you are battling some intrusive thoughts, but I also feel you should be mindful of your inner dialogue, because that is important as well, especially when it comes to new cycles of success here with the World card. Many of you are moving forward here with the Six of Swords, and here with the Moon card. Many of you are just wanting to push past the uncertainty. You being brutally honest is bringing in some type of awakening, especially when it comes to what is meant for you. A new phase in life. Mastering logic opens up doors for you to lighten your burdens and find a peaceful phase. There are passionate new beginnings here, especially when it comes to what you want and what you need. Justice card here. You assessing past actions and removing obstacles put you in a space where you become exactly what you need to be. Okay, we're about to close this out. Holy Spirit, thank you so much. 5 of Cups energy. Many of you are letting go, no longer on the fence. As I said before, many of you were on the fence before, but now you're in a space where you're just wanting to remove the obstacles, bring in this change, and get rid of these intrusive thoughts. There's an emotional balance here with this transition, this period that you don't have all the pieces, but I feel soon you will understand how it all connects, doing what's best for you after being deceived. I feel you're about to cut through the fog when it comes to heart-based decisions, finances, and stability. Yeah. King of Swords energy here. You're being more strategic when it comes to what is unspoken. So for many of you, it seems you're ready to rid yourself of recent setbacks and past disappointments that's almost seeming to be unfair, considering all of the pain and drama that you've been through, especially when it comes to what you feel was meant for you. But whatever's coming your way is so much bigger. It's so much more aligned in what you actually need. As you might deal with your pain in private, but I feel in so many ways you will be rewarded publicly. Wow, for some of you, you don't need the public victory. This is never what you wanted. You just wanted the mutual exchange. Page of Wands energy. I feel you're about to get some good news on that. Yeah. Being strategic but compassionate, removing obstacles. I feel you're about to receive something when it comes to what is unspoken, what is unclear. 7 of Cups is attached to options. Options that is connected to the past, the present, and the future. I feel you're letting go of the shadows of the past. 9 of Wands. 7 of Wands is letting me know many of you are taking this a stand, not accepting or overlooking what you know is true or even meant for you. There is self-sovereignty here because the worst is over. The worst is over here with the 10 of Swords energy. Divine timing is stepping in here with the 7 of Pentacles. And here with the 6 of Wands, there's accomplishment when it comes to emotional fulfillment. I see you getting on a mutual exchange here. 6 of Pentacles. You're getting what you have always given, and that's attached to unconditional love and even endings, burning away the past. For some of you, there could be some communication, and for others, there will be more to come after the dust or after all of it settles. Hermit energy here, solitude energy here after not receiving what you thought was meant for you. But this recovery is more than what you think. This recovery even seems slow or non-existent. But how you handle your stress and unexpected situations is crucial to the process. As you truly making the difference in your own life and others is also a part of the journey, but it's not your responsibility when it comes to others and their journey. It's their own. And you were never meant to save anyone but yourself. I see you truly making the difference in the outcome and the impact of so many lives as well as yourself, whether that's indirectly or done by intention. But in so many ways is what you've been through has also molded you. Wow. As what you've been through was never meant to break you, yet it was to assist you in preparing you. and molding you to be able to sustain and maintain the blessings to come, as your setbacks are only meant to make you fearless. Wow. Full of wisdom and more determined to never go back to what you have overcome, and especially never give in or give up, because your setbacks may be a lot to handle or even push through at times, yet your next move matters more than your last challenge or even your last mistake. However, you should also know the right doors just won't open until you're the version of yourself that's meant to walk through it. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Have a good, beautiful day. Bye.